Good morning. How are you? If you don't know, I'm Ashley, and I'm going to be your teacher, and I'm going to teach you all about the calendar. And this month it'll be about dinosaurs, and then next month I think we're going to learn about farming. So you're going to follow along. If you don't know the songs, that's okay. You're going to learn them. You're going to love it. It's going to be lots of fun. First, we start with our morning song. Our morning song, we use some sign language. You're going to need to bring out both your hands, okay? If you don't know, just watch, and then you can follow along the next time, okay? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Because your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Welcome to preschool, boys and girls. The first thing we do is our calendar. First, we have to figure out what number of day we are on, right? So we need to count. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 6, 7. And when it's the date, you say 7th, right? So now it's the 7th day of, what month is it? Oh, okay, so what we do here at preschool is we put our hands on our legs like this, right? And we're gonna sing a song about the months of the year. And when we get to the month that we are on, we're gonna put our hands like this and shake them, shake them. Okay? All right, let's start. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. What month are we on? September, right? So September, 7th. But what day of the week is it? Let's find out. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today the day is Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. Today the day is Tuesday, all day long. Yesterday was Monday, tomorrow will be Wednesday. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. So what month, or what day of the week are we in? Today is Tuesday, right? And you only come to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So what you need to do is when you're not coming to school with me, do some school on your own and fill out your own calendar so that way you stay caught up, okay? Okay, it's time for the weather. Are you ready? So what we do at our preschool is my weather is a little bit different than your weather, and it might be different than somebody else's weather because we all live in different places, which is really cool. However, I need you to go look out your window and you're going to fill out your chart with your weather. It's going to be a little bit different than mine, or it might be the same, okay? So when I start singing, I want you to go look out the window and look all around in the sky and see what you see, okay? All right. What is the weather? The weather today? Is it sunny or cloudy and gray? Is there rain falling down? Is there snow on the ground? What is the weather? The weather today? Listen to Ashley and she will say, today my weather is cool and windy. What is it where you are? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it hot? Is it cold? Fill out your chart, okay? All right, we're gonna do our seasons. You ready? Flowers, pumpkins, swimming, snow, make the seasons we all know. Every year is the same, and we give them each a name. Summer, autumn, winter, spring, count the seasons as we sing. 4 seasons, right? And what season are we in? Is it winter? No, it's not winter. Is it spring? No, spring's already happened. What comes after spring? It's summer, right? So we're going to put summer onto our chart. There we go. Okay, so we are going to start practicing our letter sounds. Some of you may already know your letter sounds and you're starting to put words together and read really well, and that's great. I still want you to practice, okay? Because the more we practice, the better we remember and we won't forget, okay? So we're gonna work on 2 letters this week. because I want you to remember these 2 letters, and then next week we'll add 1 more. And we'll do the same thing with the week following, and that way we can build and build and build, okay? And that way we can practice and not forget either. Okay, so what is this one? And I remember I want to hear the sound. What sound does this make? I, right? I. This letter is called I. I makes the I sound. And what about this one? This one's tricky because sometimes people get it a little confused because this is B, right? B. B has a belly. We have to remember the line with a circle on this side. He has a belly, right? So B. B is what this letter is called. And his sound he makes is B. Very good. So now we're going to get ready for lessons. So meet me at a table or a desk or the floor, and we'll get started. Week 1, day 1, Dino Measuring. So you're going to need your 3 cups. We're going to fill these with water, your 3 dinosaurs, your measuring stick, your paper, and something to write with. So first, we're going to go fill these up with water. We need to fill all 3 of them about just above halfway full. Okay, now that you have them all full with water, these dinosaurs grow. So first we need to measure how big they are to begin with. So we're gonna put our dinosaur, you're gonna put him, make sure his tail is at the very, very tip of the measuring, and we have to start at 0, right? Never start at 1 because that means that we've already had 1 unit. A unit is how much we're measuring by. Sometimes you measure by centimeters, sometimes millimeters, inches, feet, meters. There's all kinds of different units, but today we're just going to call these units. So we need to see how long my first dinosaur is. I think he is about 4.5. See how he goes right in between the 4 and the 5? So that's 4.5. So what I'm going to write over here is my dino number 1. It's 4 point, that means and a half. 5 is a half of the unit. So we're gonna put 4.5. That's how big my first one is. And we're gonna put him in the water, and then we're gonna wait 3 days to see how big he grows, okay? So now I'm gonna measure my next one, and you can either do it this way or this way, but I'm going to turn mine like this. And then I'm going to measure how far she comes from the very beginning, the 0, right? We don't start at 1, we start at 0. And she comes all the way to about the 4.5 too. So I'm gonna write 4.5 for dinosaur number 2. And then we'll put her in the water. And how many days do we wait? 3 days. Every day it's gonna get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And then at the end of 3 days, we'll measure them again to see how much bigger they got. Let's do our last dinosaur and see what he measures. Oh my goodness, he's exactly the same as the other 2. He's 4.5 units too. So let's put him in the water, and he's gonna grow for 3 days. And we'll come back and check on him to see how big they grew on day 3. Are you ready for Music Circle? Today we're going to sing a song that you might know, but we're going to change it up a little bit, okay? So I bet you know the song 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed, right? But have you heard about the 5 little dinosaurs who jump on the bed? All right, you ready? 5 little dinosaurs jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. 4 little dinosaurs jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. 3 little dinosaurs jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. 2 little dinosaurs jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. 1 little dinosaur jumping on the bed. He fell called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. That's pretty funny, huh? Do you think what sound do you think a dinosaur would make if he hit his head? Maybe roar! Probably, huh? Let's read a story today. We're going to read a story called 10 Minutes to Bed, Little Dinosaur. It's about this little bit of baby dinosaur who doesn't want to go to bed, but we're going to figure out what he does with his 10 minutes before bed, okay? Minutes to bed, little dinosaur. In a faraway land across mountains and seas where strange creatures live among tall jungle trees, there can often be heard a great echoing roar. 10 minutes to bed, little dinosaur. With 3 pointed horns and 4 great big feet, Rumble was crashing around in the heat. 9 minutes to bed. Don't go far, warned his mom. But this little dinosaur loved to have fun. Deep in the jungle, a hullabaloo, frogs hopped around as birds fluttered and flew. 8 minutes to bed, came a call, loud and strong, as the rumble of the dinosaur thundered along. Splashing around in a warm pool of mud and chasing his tail till he fell with a thud. He knew there was just 7 minutes to bed, but Rumble preferred an adventure instead. Passing through mountains, he heard a strange sound. The world seemed to tremble from deep underground. He looked to the sky. With 6 minutes to go, he saw a volcano beginning to glow. The sky became a roar. Rumble stumbled and ducked. Boom! The volcano began to erupt. Hot lava bubbled to the sky filled with ash. Rocks crumbled and fell to the ground with a crash. From out every valley poured dinosaurs small, dinosaurs heavy, and dinosaurs tall. The ground shook as they all hurtled past. 5 minutes, they said, so you better run fast. As he ran with his heart beating fast in his chest, Rumble finally saw a safe place he could rest. 4 minutes to bed, but where am I wonder? From high in the sky came a loud roll of thunder. Below a great mountain there were birds swoop and soar. Lay Rumble, the little dinosaur. 3 minutes to bed, said a voice in the gloom, and a shadow appeared in the light of the moon. On 4 great big feet she bent down to her son. Rumble opened his eyes and looked at his mom. 2 minutes, she said. You are never alone. Then, at last, side by side, they both shuffled back home. The evening was bathed in a soft silver light as his mom tucked him in and she kissed him good night. 1 minute to bed. That means no more exploring. But Rumble was already fast asleep, snoring.